Good morning from Brisbane, Australia. I'm Vanessa Moon, and I'm your 46-year-old perimenopausal autistic Xennial. That's with an X. Xennial, because I sit right between Gen X and Millennial, and I live here in the South Brisbane. I've been in so many MLMs over the years. Amway, Herbalife, Send Out Cards twice, Enagic, a Goji Juice one, Total Life Changes, the list goes on. These days, I make anti-MLM content to help you see through the false promises, the toxic positivity, the manipulation, and honestly, just to support you to waking up and getting out. You might know me as Pink Moon Witch on Instagram. That's where I hang out most days and where I share a lot of stories, reels, and real talk. I'm also, of course, here. So welcome. Of course, like, subscribe, comment. And just so you know, everything I share is based on my opinion only. In my opinion, you'll see the full disclaimer, of course, in the comments below if you want to read it. Plus, I've also got it here. And now the second disclaimer I need to put up to cover my little pretty perimenopausal ass because I suck at editing and prefer a semi-pseudo live format of things is the public and privacy display disclaimer. So now that we've done that, we're going to get my notes up that I've got a ton because we're doing a lot here, and we're going to whack up. Hang on, wait. First of all, just would like to say I am allowed under fair use. So this is to all you Nueva peeps and anyone in any MLM trying to think they can strike me with this. I'm allowed to use this under fair use. Everything. Especially because the following is very publicly available via Instagram and Facebook. And it's not privacy violated because, again, public content on Facebook and Instagram that I'll be using. Okie dokie. I'm also framing this as a case study. So yeah, my next Nueva video, this one, is fully protected under Fair Dealing, Copyright Act 1968 Commonwealth. So I'm Australian, so that's where it is, as educational commentary. Everything I use is either publicly available or shared directly with me without restriction. And I clearly label my videos as critique and case study based analysis of MLM systems, not personal attacks. I include full disclaimers, transformative commentary, and follow platform policy here on YouTube. So if Nueva or anyone connected to it wants to come for me, they don't have a legal leg to stand on. This isn't about one person. It's about exposing a harmful business model. And I'm well within my rights to keep doing that. Come at me, Nueva. Okay? Okay, so this video, what are we going to be doing? I will tee up the first thing. Wait for it. We're teeing it up. So in this video, I'll be using Ashley May Dawes. Anyway, here she is. As a case study to unpack how MLM culture operates, especially in the wake of Modere's collapse and the rise of Nueva. Ashley isn't one of the industry's super top names because she's top 10 on the leaderboards currently right now for this pre-enrollment phase. However, you'll see she's the downline to other people. She'll mention it. Ashley isn't one of the industry's tippy top names, but she's actively promoting this ground floor opportunity. Yeah, put all the quotation marks around that. The ground floor opportunity. Example. And that makes her participation fair game for a critique. Everything I'm using is either public facing. This is from her Instagram. or share directly with me. And I'm framing this with full disclaimers, transparency, and under fair dealing as critical commentary. This isn't personal. It's about exposing the tactics, language, and patterns that keep MLMs thriving, especially in a pre-launch phase where there's no product, there's nothing, at the expense of everyday people. If we can't call this out, we can't break the cycle. Okay. So, alrighty. So let's break this down. I just got to go through my notes. Please give me a moment. Get your tea together, people, because we're deconstructing this image. I have mine. Today we have pieces of lemon, literal pieces of lemon, honey in there, and it's all mixed up for a lemon and honey teas because it's nice and warm. It's autumn for me, so at the time of this recording. So yeah, I'm loving my honey and lemon right now. Alrighty, so what this reel, so I took a screenshot of it. You don't need to see the full play out. What this reel is using is classic MLM recruitment language disguised as empowerment. This is her pre-enrollment pitch, trying to stir FOMO before the company fully launches. So let's deconstruct this. The first, would you do it? Yes or no? That part. It's a manipulative. It's a manipulative tactic known as a binary close, reducing a complex decision to a simple, emotionally driven yes, no. Watch out for that. It creates urgency and pressure, no room for critical thought. And MLMs dislike critical thought. Now let's go to her 10x your bank account. Oh, God. Go down, if you would like to go down the rabbit hole of Grant Cardone, because that's where the 10x crap has come from. Feel free, but he's problematic in a lot of ways in and of himself. Eventually one day maybe I'll do something because I don't have personal history with him, but I was one step away from a lot of people here locally that did have a lot of influence at the time when I really got involved in his little cult, and it is a cult. Anyway, 10x your bank account. Let's go back to there. It's an exaggerated income claim, no income disclosure, no context, because remember, they're in pre-launch. Nueva doesn't exist. There's no income disclosure here. There's no income earning. They're in pre-launch. There's nothing here. So 10x your bank account with nothing. It might be early for me and only 7:30 in the morning on a Sunday, but still 10x your bank account with absolutely hot air. Okay. Dangerous. It's this dangerous messaging that ignores the reality, which is most people lose money. Ask any MLM person to give you a profit loss statement as well as an income disclosure. If they can't do both, especially a profit loss statement for the last 2 years, move on. Do not touch them with a 10-foot pole. All right, now look at this. The first to market products. She loves, they all love to use this. Anyway, it's common, regardless, this is a common MLM buzzword used to imply innovation and exclusivity, which it's not. In reality, these products are often rebranded wellness supplements with no unique clinical backing, and they don't. HYDROSHOT, because it's HYDROSHOT, and SLU-PP-332, SLU-PP-332. These are the big two that they're really pushing, and you do not want to be touching them with a 10-foot pole. There's other people in this creative space that have literally taste tested them and gone a bit of a deeper dive around them. If you would like to go down those rabbit holes, check out the Nueva playlist on my channel here. I have created a playlist specifically for you, Nueva. Okay, next part of this, we're breaking down this better than ground floor opportunity. This is a direct appeal to recruitment-based FOMO, pardon me, that you're getting in early before the quotation marks real money flows. This phrasing often signals a comp plan built around stacking, i.e. building under uplines before official launch, classic pre-MLM move. And she will be, oh yeah, anyway. And then the next part is the best leadership. This is so love bombing and appeal to authority. Love bombing and appeal to authority. She's trying to position herself and her uplines as visionaries without showing any actual results in this new company. Just because you were in the last doesn't mean you are in this. It's just, anyway. Next part, we're deconstructing massive structure being built right now. Check it out. Massive structure being built right now. This sounds impressive, but it's very vague hype with no details and no evidence. Really, no details and no evidence. It ties into the fantasy of being part of a legacy business, and we've got to put huge quotation marks around that, legacy business, while glossing over the exploitative, unstable, unsustainable structure of MLMs. And basically, what is she really saying here? Comment below. What do you think she's really trying to say with this image? What I feel she, in my opinion, is she's trying to say is Ashley is recruiting into a new MLM called Nueva, using emotionally manipulative tactics, inflated promises, and urgency while skipping over the collapse of Modere, her last company, the legal risks of exaggerated claims, the documented reality that over 99% of MLM participants don't profit, keyword here, profit. And this real ultimately is about opportunity. It's about getting people into her downline before launch. She wants to be on that leaderboard. She's currently, I think, around number 8. So she can secure a higher rank before the average person even knows what Nueva is. Okay, so we're going to move on from that into our next one. This is not her actually. We're going to add something else, totally different from a different. It's a hun bro. It's a hun bro. It's a male in this space trying to push something, and it's a very AI generated hype reel. I just have to show this because it's so bad. It is so damn bad. Oh my god. All right, let's pause it. Okay. So as you can see, it's done by this guy, Sean P. Alfred. It's very much publicly available on his Instagram, making sure to point that out. So let's talk about this AI-generated hype reel from Nueva distributor Sean Alfred. It opens with, in a world of Me Too companies. Okay, so we're going to go a little further in this. And it's about here, I think. There it is, yeah. Start here because I actually didn't do a perfect record.
Nueva. Me Too companies. One brand dares. Me Too companies. One brand dares to redefine the future.
Right. That in Nueva, in a world of Me Too companies, which is ironic because MLMs are the definition of Me Too companies. Same compensation plans, same health claims, same recruitment-based model, just rebranded. It's just literally they're copy pasting a ton of Modere stuff. If you really go down the rabbit trail of that, like whatever the word is, squirrel trail. I think DC calls it a squirrel trail, but anyway, wait, we're gonna deconstruct a little bit more of it.
Nueva, the next generation of, or it's too late. In a world of Me Too companies, one brand dares to redefine the future.
There we go.
Nueva, the next generation of network marketing, exclusive.
This Nueva, the next generation of network marketing. That just means new faces, same pyramid. Not really new faces even, like Modere, a lot of ex-Modere people, all these people, Ashley, Sean, the top tippy top peeps that are all who that created this basically and got together and created it. They're all the same faces actually, same pyramid. Nothing about this is revolutionary. It's just Modere 2.0 dressed in AI visuals right now. And then we're going to go on and we'll say exclusive, advanced, disruptive, and none of these words mean anything. And they're marketing fluff. They're pure marketing fluff. Disruptive to what? Exclusive how? And advanced in what way? Because I don't see any of that right now. And yeah, we're about to find out.
Advanced, disruptive. Our revolutionary plan pays more, faster, with science-driven products. From bikini in a bottle to performance drinks that fuel champions.
I really need a little red flag. I'm putting that on my note to invest in a little red flag. Something to say red flag, because that little section, huge red flag. These kind of claims, especially when tied to weight loss or elite athleticism, which is you actually saw like the AI generated, are classic MLM exaggerations. There's zero evidence backing all this up. Literally zero. And then we finish.
All powered by technology reaching over 200 countries. Why Nueva? Why now?
By the way, not 200 countries. They've just realized they can't reach 200 countries with what they're going to release. There's only a specific amount of countries they're releasing in. Australia is not one of them. Do I count myself lucky? No, because they're going to have some digital download crap. I don't bloody know. That they're basically going to push out to everyone else and try and capture them as well. So yeah, even though Australia is a little bit escaping at the product launch, which I'm kind of grateful for, we're not escaping all of it.
Now, the future waits for no one. Join the Nueva VIP network at ynueva.com before it's too late.
And by the way, you have to check out that website. It's so bad. So bad. So bad. So a lot of other creators have done enough around that website. If you want to go, once again, check out my playlist, the Nueva playlist here on my channel. Oh my gosh, that website. So the Join Nueva VIP network thing, urgency, FOMO, fear-based marketing, or to get people to sign up before they've had time to ask any real questions. Again, what do they dislike? Critical thinking. And the website is so slapped together. No transparency, no details, no ingredient list, no policies, just hype. It really is. It's really bad. This is what MLM pre-launch culture looks like. Flashy words, vague promises, and pressure to join fast before anyone looks too close, which we all have. Do our anti-MLM movement, we on you. We'll look very closely. I need to get okay, hang on. Before I do anything, let's move on to our next one, which is and we're back to Ashley. We're going to show something from her stories. Now, I'm going to say this right now to everyone. If you're like me and then you've got some sensory issues for what you can hear, she brushes her hair in this. And
I just found out when we were pre-launching. And
see, she's brushing her hair. And I don't know about you, but that sound of the way she's brushing her hair, and I'm just like, isn't she ripping the hair? Like the way she's brushing it, is she not just, especially with wet hair, you've got to be gentle with it. I'm not a hair girly. I'm not so much, I'm not touching my nail. I've had long hair. I've had long hair down to my ass cheeks and everything. Naturally long hair. Even now, like, this is all me, peeps. And I know when your hair's damp or wet, do not brush it the way she's doing it. Take your time, and especially don't go from the roots to the tips. You're gonna go up, like down up, especially when it's wet. Even I know that. I know. Oh my god! And just the heads up, this sound. I'm gonna sit through this with you guys. However, it visibly makes me uncomfortable. It really does. but we got to go through this. This is the original video I came across hers in her stories, and I was like, oh, Ashley, mwah, mwah, I am covering you. You're my next Nueva video. And I found out a lot more about her and everything, and we'll cover a few things about her anyway. So all right, let's go with this. She's basically hyping up, as you saw in the previous slide, she's hyping up her Monday live opportunity, as you saw, a pre-enrollment event for Nueva, and just casually drops that she doesn't even fully know what she's joined yet. And you'll see her words. There's a lot I still don't know. We're still learning about new products and the comp plan, and I will let her words speak for herself.
Oh my gosh. There's a lot that I still don't know. Like, we're still learning about new products that are getting ready to come out, compensation plan, all these things.
Her words. That right there is wild. This is back when, this is definitely a week ago, even. Like, it's not that long ago. She's actively recruiting people into something. I won't even call it a company. Promote it with urgency and hype without even knowing what the products, like, this is at the stage where she has no idea what the products are or how the pay structure works. People like her in the downline, like all the people at the tippy top that put this together, they're slapping something together, they know, but they haven't communicated this to all their downline, which she's in it. Anyway, without even knowing what the products are or how this pay structure works, that is MLM culture in a friggin' nutshell. Thank you, Ashley. Then she name drops. Wait.
But, oh my gosh, I get to be part of a live tomorrow. So why Nueva, why now? That we're going to be doing. And this is going to be, I don't actually remember the time. It's in my stories. It's the one before this, I think. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited and pumped to do this with like these amazing rock stars and Tony Zalecki, who is going to be part of the new owner of Nueva.
Oh, just the hairbrushing. Anyway, Tony Zalecki, who's going to be a new owner of Nueva. Then she goes on about Margie, Ella Brandy, Kayla, another lady, team's growing, launching soon, blah, blah, blah. You'll see it. And she makes it all sound like this is some elite business deal. Like, it really isn't. They slapped this together. Once certain videos come back online here on YouTube, you'll see it. They'll be in my Nueva playlist, and you'll see how they slapdash this all together in days and at the end of a week after Modere closing. Anyway, but really, this is Modere leadership rebooting under a different name, same tactics, same structure, different label. Repeat after me. Same tactics, same structure, different label.
And what else? I'm super excited because we're building our team. We're getting ready to launch. It's going to be massive. I'm bringing over all my scripts and duplication and leadership from Nueva, from Modere, that abruptly shut down on us a couple weeks ago. And I'm ready to launch leaders. And remember this, it's from the basement floor, looking up. We are getting ready to absolutely crush it. And you're going to want to be part of this because we're going to change the whole industry. They're going to be protecting us so that we don't ever get shut down again.
We're going to be protected so we don't get shut down again. Again, being the key word. Again. There's a direct reference to Modere's collapse. And again, where's my little red flag? Red flag. If your business needs protection from shutdown, maybe it's not a solid model. And by the way, it's not a business. Yeah, I will say that. I say maybe your business needs protection because I'm using their words in a way. I don't see MLM reps as business owners or entrepreneurs. They're nothing. They're just salespeople, commission-based salespeople. You don't have your own business. It's not a solid model. Anyway, let's let her finish, and we'll give it a little bit of a. Yeah.
And we're going to be growing our MBAs together quickly. So comment below ready.
All right, we're going to leave it on that. And so she ends with the typical MLM hype as exampled. Ground floor, no weight, basement floor, duplication, leadership systems, boring, all the things. And then a big call to action, comment ready. This is classic bait and switch. She pivots straight into pitching a hormone and weight loss product after this. No, actually, no, she doesn't. Anyway, she pivots into her own shit after she does this. So she actually is a dietitian or some shit. I'm not, to be honest, she's an MLM hun. I'm not going to take her seriously at all for whatever she's actually pitching at all, because ultimately she's trying to show herself as an authority, and it's just all fake, because ultimately it's about this. Ultimately it's about the enrollment. Ultimately it's about the recruiting, and nothing she does is, it's going to be influenced by this. So anyway, the whole thing is just peak MLM pre-enrollment chaos, as they all are at that stage. No clear product info. They have a little bit more clear product info now, but no clear product info at this stage. No comp plan. Like, she still doesn't really know the comp plan. No one has really said what the comp plan is. They've mentioned it, but not really mentioned numbers or anything like that. They've just given a little hype, and it's basically Modere 2.0 copy paste sort of deal. It's no regulatory oversight, just recycled scripts and urgency. You cannot tell me she hasn't done this before. She's selling leadership, position, and momentum. No value, no ethics. All righty, next thing of hers, let's go into, I'm just getting my notes up. Pinned reel. Okay, we're doing another video. I'll get this up now. So take a break, take a sip, and we're going to check out. This is pinned on her Instagram profile, so very public.
Your multiple six-figure a year income in just one day. A little over.
This is pure emotional bait. Get the reel out. Get the reel out. Leading with financial trauma to build trust. But notice what's missing. Notice what's missing. Any accountability for what the collapse happened. Yep. Right.
Over 2 weeks ago, this is what happened to me. I got an email that said, hey, sorry, we're no longer in business. Thank you for everything you did, and peace out.
Peace out. Oh, no real explanation. They got none of them. None of them got no real explanation. No mention of the fact Modere shut down because of internal collapse, lawsuits, and instability. Get the word out, Vanessa. Internal collapse because, it's internal collapse, and they're private. The word's not coming to me. But anyway, if you go into it, you really wanted to dive deep into it. No one had any control over it going poof, and this is the whole point. Anyway, this is part of the systematic risk in all MLMs. So repeat after me. There is no such thing as a good MLM, because they all come with this risk. All of them. Every single one of them. Anyway, let's go.
Heart sunk, and I thought, holy crap, my team, my customers, the people I was just launching, everything is taken away underneath us. Luckily, I was getting ready to go on vacation, so I had a little bit of time to kind of calm down and think things through and have a blast in the process of having my heart broken. I think it was really lucky that I was on vacation, because I kind of sat and percolated, and I was like, what are my uplines going to do? My uplines, who lost like six-figure income a month in one day.
That's not a selling point, Ashley. That's not a selling point. Not as much as you think it is. That's a huge, I need a red flag. That's a huge red flag. Woo, red flag. If your uplines have 3 failed MLMs behind them, yes, they do actually. 3 now, because my dad's counted in that. Why is the solution to start another one? Eyes, use them. Oh my God. Brain, use. I get frustrated sometimes. Can you tell? But seriously. Anyway, let's go.
This has actually happened to them in 3 companies. So as I'm gone on this vacation, right, like I get an email or I get a text message and they're like, hey, we're going to start a company. And I'm like, what? You're going to start your own company? Like, he's like, yes, this has to quit happening. We have to quit having this happen to people where they're coming in and they're putting all their time and all their money and all their resources and all their fun and making friends and then just boom, it's gone. Here's what I can tell you right now. Ground floor.
Okay. Anyway, just take a breath.
Opportunity with people who've been in the field, I think probably combined over.
Been in the field, so MLM speak. She can't speak normal. She can't speak normal, been in the field. Like if you're an average everyday person watching this, you'd be like, been in the field. What field? My park? That field over there? The dog field, the dog park? That field over there with the flowers? Or like what field? What are you talking about field? There is no field. There is no MLM industry. There's no it's like the only business is the people starting Nueva in the C-suite and actually corporate. That's a business. But outside of that, you're all contractors and have no, anyway. Ugh. So they decide to start their own company. Nueva! This is going to be a good anyway. Anyway, you'll see. She uses a lot of classic buzzwords. I'm going to constantly show you all the buzzwords. So you get really in your face how anyway, you'll see.
200 years between everybody who's coming in and partnering together. We have first to market products not a single company ever has or will have when it comes to the right quality peptides and like hydrogen, water, and clean label ingredient products, no seed oils. And then we talk compensation plan. And your mind's going to freaking be blown if you've ever been in anything like this before. Free enrollment. And we're getting ready to pre-launch here like in under a week. I would love.
Okay. Your mind's going to be blown by the comp plan. What comp plan, Ashley? You don't have one. You've just got a general explanation about it. That's just a general explanation out there about the comp plan, not actual figures and something tangible people can look at and see how it all breaks down. You've just got an explanation by one of your tippy top people that are going to be an owner in this, and most likely what's called a master distributor in this. Master distributors are going to be at the tippy top. That you won't really be able to surpass them because they're master distributors. So this is the other thing too, Ashley. Anyway, so as usual, I said it before, the anti-MLM movement here, we good people, we very investigative. And we have found out 2 of their products already before she has, most likely, before any of these people who are enrolling on Hype have. It's called HYDROSHOT. These aren't freaking new. These aren't new. One's called HYDROSHOT by H2Bev. Look it up. H, the letter H, 2 number, and then B-E-B. Bev. So B for Bob, E for Egg, and B for Vanessa, which has existed long before Nueva. And then the SLU-PP-332, it's not a peptide. It's not a freaking peptide. It's a lab only, and they have done it their own stuff on this. And they haven't pushed it. They haven't mentioned this. It's a lab only research chemical, not approved for human use. Yes, it's been framed like a miracle weight loss product. Oh. Then, of course, she wraps it up with her pitch.
To work with you, share with you all my systems and everything that I brought over from my multiple 6-figure a year income to help you crush it as well. Hit the follow button and comment below ready.
I'm not. What about you? This isn't about solving problems. This is so not about solving problems of the past. It's about recreating the same model with the same people and more flashier buzzwords, I guess. And more desperate urgency because she's trying to replace that income that she's lost. And of course, because Modere collapsed, we're going to tee up the next thing. And then I'll give a little bit more. Okay, so because Modere has collapsed, everyone.
So a little over 2 weeks ago.
Has, of course, gone everywhere else. A couple of the places I know people have gone is product.co. There's a reason why I covered that in a previous video. One, Modere, ex-Modere jumped really quickly to product.co. Huge red flag. Another one it's been around since 2023 and has no income disclosure statement. Yeah, how is that not a huge red flag? I know they don't have to produce the IDSs, the income disclosure statements, but believe me, no income disclosure statement just means they're hiding something. Anywho, in my personal opinion. In my personal damn opinion. Everything's in my opinion. Everything's in my opinion. Allegedly in my opinion. Allegedly in my opinion. All right, we've covered that. But yeah, they've gone to product.co, Sharkly. No, not your grandmother's MLM, but it is your grandmother's MLM. Sharkly's been around just as long as Amway. Amway's been, of course, the OG. But no one's gone there, interesting enough. They've gone to Sharkly, they've got to Modere, they've gone to Make Wellness. There's a whole heap of YouTube videos already by other content creators out there about Make Wellness. Feel free to check all that out. I've created, of course, another playlist on my channel here with a whole heap of Make Wellness, of course, videos in there. So go down that rabbit hole if you would like to. You'll see the similarities. Honestly, when Make decided, Justin Prince and all the his crew decided to start Make Wellness, similar sort of stuff. But Modere was around at the time, so it was a lot more shady. Anyway, there's a whole heap of stuff there. But this one, yeah, they're just gone all over the place. Modere, because the former CEO of Modere is at Modere, she changed that. And so they're familiar faces. Basically, they're going, oh, that's a familiar face. That sounds good. I'll go over there. Anyway, and they also got there's a whole heap of things about Modere, got their collagen IP or something back because the CEO, anyway, there's a whole thing. And yeah, they've all gone everywhere. So these people like Ashley, including the tippy top, are running around trying desperately to get back all their peeps to pre-enroll in this. This is why it's free. This is literally pure recruitment. Yes, they're not making money off this or anyone right now. I will say that up front. However, your name, it's money in the bank anyway for them because your name, email address, your contact details is what they want. And that it's a whole psychological thing. They get you in this, then they can start dripping on you, pouring on you, whatever it is they want to call it on you and start. Yeah, because I'll add you to a Facebook group, of course. There's 3 different Facebook groups. There's the one for everyone, which are interested, everyone and their dog. Then there's the one for all the people who are enrolled. And then later on, there'll be a third one they'll open up for people who are actually leaders and making money and blah, blah, blah. People like Ashley here. Anyway, let's go.
My company shut down. I was making multiple 6 figures a year. That was my full-time income and everything was taken away. We were getting ready to go on a vacation that I got to pay for to take my family on. I was super pumped, super excited. And then my heart sank the day before we left on vacation. It was actually payday too. We didn't even get our money. And luckily, I think it was a good thing that I was going on vacation because I had time to sit, to percolate. I didn't run and jump into anything else. I was kind of waiting to see what my uplines decided to do. They decided to put together a company while I was gone. In the matter of 7 days, I come back and there's this new company. They paid $100,000 for the name. They partnered with some people who had some top-notch products that not a single soul on the planet or any other companies have that we get to offer exclusive to us. So I'm taking all of.
Pause, Ashley. Take a breath. Pause. Okay. Huge red flag. By the way, I do have it on my YouTube shorts here. where Tony Zalecki, one of the tippy tops, or aka owners, supposedly he's an owner in this, whatever you want to call it, and it's basically, it says, literally says, we paid $110,000 for Nueva.com, and go to, at the time of this recording, Nueva.com is still available. There's absolutely nothing there. I have it in my shorts there where he said the words and it said Nueva.com, and there's nothing there. Not even NuevaGlobal.com is taken. Like, where's this $100,000 going? And even the website that supposedly is out there, you'll see it later on. I'll put it right at the end. You have to watch this or skip to the end, but you'll see it later. It's not $100,000 worth of website. Like, really? Anyway, so first red flag, $100,000 name doesn't make a company or any MLM legitimate. It doesn't. It makes it expensive. That's what it was. It's like, yeah. And as for products no soul on the planet has, that's an exaggeration. HYDROSHOT is made, again, I cannot repeat this, H for Harry, 2, the number 2, B for Bob, E for Egg, V for Vanessa, H2Bev, and has existed for years. The peptide's likely, like it is SLU-PP-332, which isn't even approved for human use, and MLMs do this all the damn time. They try to sell exclusivity, not efficiency. Let's keep going. I'm going to, yeah.
My knowledge, all of my scripts, everything that I did to help grow this massive MBA in my last company here to this new, like, basement floor, looking up at the ground floor opportunity. If you've never been able to be a part of something like this before, this is the perfect time to join me for free, my team, so I can help support you, help you grow your MBA, and help you be part of something from the ground floor up. Nueva, where it's at, between systems, leadership, duplication, the owners, the founders of this company.
Okay, anyway, shut up, Rash. Anyway, I just want to call out the basement floor, looking up at the ground floor opportunity part where she's mentioned here. This is just a fancier way of saying get in early so I can place people under you. It's about building a downline, not a sustainable business. I'll repeat this all again for those who didn't hear me. This is just a fancier way to say get in early so I can place people under you. It's about building a downline, not a sustainable business. This is the key to get to tippy top land. All right, next one. We're not going to finish that because it just says the same crap over and over. It's like you'll start to see patterns. There's a reason why I'm showing all these videos. You will start to see the patterns as I did. And hopefully you can share this with someone. I
just heard we are ready to rock and roll.
So you can start to see and share this with other people, okay? All right. Play. We'll play this.
I got my free links. I'm ready to hand them out to those who are wanting to come to this basement floor opportunity, looking up at the ground floor, getting ready to launch Nueva with our amazing peptides and hydrogen water, and our leaders who have been in the business for well over 150 years. They've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. We are going to bring.
Yeah, I've heard this way too many times. I just mouthed that word for word. I was like, whoa, I know her pitch. I can pitch just like Ashley now. Woo! Anyway, that was the product hype part. Hydrogen, water, and peptides. Buzzwords meant to impress, not inform. They're just meant to impress you, man. They love to shout first America, but offer zero science, and the science that they're offering is not science. It's just literally they've taken stuff off the H2Bev website. That's how we found out it's their HYDROSHOT. They literally, in one of their presentations to this hydrogen water and stuff, they just literally took everything off the H2Bev website. Yeah. And even the study that HBEV has on their website, it's not, yeah, anyway, it's not really science. It's zero science, zero sourcing, and no regulatory clarity. And wait, she will say 190 countries. That's access to signups only, not proof of global success. Because right now it's literally just like she said, she's got a link, you can sign up, and that's it. That's it. That's literally all there is about this place. Nothing friggin' else.
First to market ever products, hydrogen water, peptides. Oh my gosh, there's so much amazingness coming your way. We're going to try to get products in the very beginning in the United States, Canada, UK, and Europe, but we
see, thank you, Australia missed out. Woo! Sometimes there's advantages. Sorry, USA, Canada, UK, and Europe. They're coming for you. All right, wait.
do have a digital download, so all countries can come in and join. Well, I think like 192 countries could all come in and join and be part of this digital download, which I think is going to be around. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know a whole lot about that.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know a whole lot about it yet, but I'm going to totally talk about it like I know my shit. What?
Yet, but I think it's going to be around traveling. So if you would like to chat more, I do have a video.
If you think it's going to be around traveling, what? It's called ChatGPT, Grok, Google, YouTube, Facebook, or there's Facebook groups, there's blogs, Substack. Oh my God, I could keep going. Like, there's so many other ways about travel. Like, if I wanted to know about travel, there's so many other ways I could do that without needing to sign up for Nueva or anything to do with an MLM, or even you. Like, what the hell? You don't even know what you're talking about. All right, next clip, Ash, next clip. But something else. That was from her story. She would have seen. That's from her stories. So as you can see, these are very publicly available. Yeah, this is all publicly available. So all in my opinion, allegedly, or my opinion.
You, Ashley Dawes here.
All right, so this one. Anyway, she did finish in that last one. Oh no, this is the wrong one. I think I've teed up the wrong one. I've teed up the wrong thing. Pardon me. Take a bit of a breather. Get some tea, get some hydration in you. Get some hydration in you. And we need to go there. Whoops, skipped over one. Pardon me.
30 years, but they completely shut down.
There we are. This one. That's the one I wanted. All right. So before we finish, she does say this thing like, can you imagine my structure is going to be 10x what it was before? This isn't about, they are never, ever, ever about helping others succeed. It's to help her succeed. Her, Ashley, you, her, not you watching this, not you signing up. They don't, It's about stacking her downline. Stack that stack. Stack it all up. And honestly, she's trying to do this faster and deeper than her previous time. Currently, she doesn't have that many people. Ashley, yeah, you might want to stop camping and put in the hours because she's off camping at the time. At the time of me recording this, she's off camping right now. She's got someone managing her social media and stuff. Anyway, she's building a better scam funnel. Basically, is what she's trying to do. She's building a bigger scam funnel. So let's recap. I'm just going to, with this, remember, 3 failed companies. Early Bird Fantasy. It's because of her Mary Kay and Amway references. I've got a book for you. Little Bosses Everywhere. Get it. That's all I've got to say about that. And her real goal is a bigger downline. I'll give her a little bit. You'll see, yeah, she's got the same pitch.
All my favorite products. I had a massive team. I had a ton of customers. I was just getting ready to launch people. Everything was gone. Multiple six figures a year gone. I wanted to kind of follow my leaders who were like the very top in the compensation plan. They've had 3 companies shut down on them as well. And I'm like, what are they going to do? Like, they have to be tired of this, right? Like, you work, you're making, some of them making multiple 6 figures a month. Gone, completely gone 3 times. So I'm watching them, I'm seeing what they're doing. And they're like, we're going to put together a company. It might not be the fastest company, but it is going to be done right. And we are going to make sure this does not happen to us again. It is called Nueva, and we are already making waves.
So if you couldn't read what was on the screen there, I try to make it bigger. This is on her Facebook. This is from her Facebook now. We've jumped over to Facebook. So you can go, you can find this reel, you can find this video on her Facebook profile quite happily. You don't even have to log into Facebook. You can find it very public, and then you can read what was on there. I'm not going to read what's on there. It's just all crap, just the 100K hype, fake exclusivity, downline structure talk, hydrogen peptide hype, selling what she hasn't seen, pre-launch chaos, uplines with 3 failed companies, early bird fantasy, and her goal was a bigger downline. Right for it.
It is free enrollment right now to work with me, to get all of my tips and tricks from my multiple 6 figures a year last company. I'm bringing it here. We have systems, we have duplication, we have support, we have accountability. I'm even showing you how you can make money online and be able to build your brand like right now. This is like a basement floor opportunity. Like, we're looking up at the ground floor. We are going to be here in the very beginning of this hero company. I mean, think of like Mary Kay and Avon and Amway. These companies, like the people that were there in the very beginning, if they're still here, like the success that they're having,
they've all. Someone needs to tell her. Someone needs to tell Ashley. They're all dead because when they started the company, they're not exactly 18. Literally, they're all dead. Seriously, anyone that does go to my MLM history playlist? Again, I have the playlists. I love curating playlists, and it's one of my little favorite things to do. Because I'm not the only one churning out content. I love to support a whole heap of content creators. If it comes up in my YouTube algo and I think it's valuable, I'll throw it into a playlist wherever I feel. But check out the MLM history playlist. They're not around, actually, because when they started it all, and by the way, I love your pause screen right now. Yeah, they weren't exactly young, chipper people, and it's been around quite a while now, since the 70s. Like, seriously, they're not alive. And also, Ashley, just like, no. I have a book for you, Ashley. It's called Little Bosses Everywhere. Go read it. And also, while you're there, go get Ponzi-nomics and then come back to me.
This like longevity of this type of business and what can actually be with no seed oils, with first to market products that nobody else has, compensation plans even better than before. I want to work with you. And it's free right now. Hit the follow button, comment below ready. I'm going to drop all the details in your inbox.
All right, now let's move on. All right, I've got one final thing actually, I've got 2 final things. One's a fun little thing at the end. I am going to just throw this as a nice little palate cleanser from all the crap we've seen of Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. You threw this in your story.
New gear. You need a backbone and a damn walk around the block.
Do we need to replay this for you again? You posted this, and you're the one pushing peptides and hydrogen water, which is HYDROSHOT, and all this stuff. And prior to that, you pushed Modere and another thing. You don't need it. This is what it says on the
You don't need a new diet, a supplement, or new gear.
You don't need a new diet. You don't need a supplement or new gear. And she hit with all her full chest, posted this. After other stuff, she's pushed Nueva. Like, oh my God, I'm just going to leave that there. Just let's go back a bit. We'll replay that one more time.
New diet, a supplement, or...
Right? Yeah, anyway. So before we go to our last little thing, yes, I've gone for a while. I don't care. I want to cover all of this. This is what I want to do, so I'm doing it. We'll do have a fun little video at the end for you. So don't worry. It's all good. You'll want to stay around till the end. It's not about Ashley, actually. It's about Nueva, but it's not about Ashley. All right. Now I'm going to get into a little bit about Ashley. Okay, so you've seen everything I've shared, but who is she? Who the hell is this chick? It's like she's Ashley May Dawes. The videos, the screenshots, the quotes all come from directly, of course, again, her public Instagram and Facebook accounts. These are not private messages or leaked content. These are publicly available posts and stories she has chosen to publish while promoting Nueva. I'm using them here. Please make sure you are aware, Ashley and everyone at Nueva and anyone else, I'm using them here for educational commentary under fair dealing to break down the tactics, the language used to recruit people into MLMs like Nueva. Now, why am I using Ashley? Why her specifically? Why her? Ashley is being presented as a case study. I reiterate, Ashley is being presented as a case study, not because she's unique. She's not. She's not unique. It's because she represents what's happening at scale right now across the MLM world. At scale. So this is just one little at scale. This is pretty much what's happening. And so we're going to be taking a look and everything like that about her. Ashley May Dawes is a former Modere rep, as you've heard, and who claims to have earned multiple six figures a year. We've heard that a few times, haven't we? Achieved the Platinum Black 3 rank. So in my research, supposedly she reached the Platinum Black 3 rank, which is pretty up there, which is high up. However, not as high as the 9 people that, of course, they were all in the elite section of Modere, and they all are creating this. So anyway, she served hundreds of customers a month through a social selling system, and she's built a brand around weight loss, gut health, and clean living. Clean is just a marketing term, by the way, people. Don't. Using a heavy mix of real stories, freebies, and live videos across Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You would have seen that earlier, that one of the things was literally a repost of a TikTok into her stories. When Modere abruptly shut down in April 2025, yes, this year, people, at the time of the recording of this video this year, Ashley lost her entire income overnight, and within days, she was publicly promoting Nueva, a brand new MLM, not even at that stage, founded by some of the same top Modere leaders who had already experienced multiple MLM collapses. Now, remember that. Multiple MLM collapses. They've experienced that. And yet they're going to start their own because look, I'm just going to insert a side note here before we go on to a bit more about Ashley and why she makes an excellent case study. The only money you can make in MLMs is this. You've got to create it. You've got to create it. This is the only way you generally make money in MLMs. You be in the C-suite or you create it. And even then, like the 3 failed MLMs. Hello, people. Anyway, so Ashley makes an excellent case study because she embodies both the victim and the recruiter roles that MLMs create. She's really is. She's a downline to someone at the tippy top, John and Nadia Melton. But she'll mention that in this. But at the same time, she is a recruiter herself. So she's the predator as well as the prey. She's someone who has financially impacted Modere's collapse, yet she's someone who was financially impacted by Modere's collapse, yet instead of stepping back to reassess the model, she pivoted straight into pushing Nueva. Actually, yeah, one thing is like a lot of people who did this, they just jumped to another MLM. I get that, but at the same time, none of them took a breather. None of them took a breather. None of the people that left Modere took a breather, stepping back to reassess that. Why did this fail? Anyway. She pivoted into pushing Nueva using nearly identical tactics and language that she's used, and everything else. Her posts are packed with emotional hooks, as you've seen. as you've seen, product hype, false scarcity, and recruitment pressure. By examining her content, we can clearly see how MLM culture trains distributors, people like her, to spin collapse into opportunity, recycle marketing scripts, because holy crap. Have you seen the pattern? We can all pitch like Ashley right now. She's got a same script, and recruit others before even understanding what they're selling. So many times she's been pushing stuff and she doesn't know what it is, and it might be this and da 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 da. Yeah. Did you see the progression? Anyway, so it's not personal, it's systematic. Ashley and everyone like her, it's not personal. This is systematic. Get it through your head. There is no such thing as a good MLM because it's systematic. This is every MLM. So Ashley just makes the system very, very visible right now. So we're going to, I will go into a little bit about HYDROSHOT and Nueva and everything like that. But what I'm going to do is this part, I'm going to react to this.
Ashley Dawes here. Super excited to be here.
Introduced and actually going up, and it was like, okay.
So I'm going to actually do that as a separate video. We're going to react to this as well as I'm going to put it together. So I'm going to react to that in the same video. So separate video where I'm going to react to this Facebook Live she's got on her profile, as well as, here we go, I'll tee it up. This big ass file. By the way, I sped it up to 2 times speed.
Transparent live.
I sped it up to 2 times speed because it's a 44-minute webinar, 44 friggin' minute webinar. And I want to, I cut it down to 20 odd minutes. So we're going to do the Facebook Live and this in a separate video. So look out for that. I'm not going to do those here, but here's what we'll finish on. Here's what I'll finish with. Nueva. Now you can just sit back, relax, and listen before I give you the fun stuff, because the fun stuff I'll just tear it up. And you can have a look-see, get an idea of what I mean by the fun stuff. I've put it over here. This is from Julie Anderson's. This is from Julie Anderson's stories, and you'll see what was happening today, like in the last 24 to 48 hours or so. Basically, she was trolling Nueva, but we'll finish on that fun little thing a little bit. But I do need to finish on this, so then you know you're educated and you are informed. Okay, so I am reading from my notes because it's a lot. It's a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs here I need to read to you. So Nueva is a newly launched multi-level marketing company formed in the wake of Modere's sudden closure. It was created by a group of former top Modere leaders and legacy MLM names, including Tony and Sarah Zalecki, Michelle Teague, Michelle Barnes, Margie Alabrandi, and John Melton. These are people who've spent years climbing the MLM ladder and in some cases have seen multiple companies collapse beneath them. I'm looking at you, Michelle Barnes or Michelle Teague or Margie Alabrandi. One of them has been so many. And I'm just like, you can't see it. You can't see it. Anyway. Instead of stepping back to reflect on the system, they've built a new one, repeating the same recruitment first structure under a shiny new name, Nueva. It's been pitched as a ground floor or basement floor opportunity. Thank you, Ashley. Language designed to drive urgency and FOMO, not informed decision making. The main products being hyped currently at this point in time of this video are HYDROSHOT, a molecular hydrogen drink, and a compound called SLU-PP-332, which some reps are falsely referring to as a peptide. Quotation marks around that one. Pardon me. Anyway, HYDROSHOT is not new or exclusive. It's manufactured by H2Bev, a US-based company that already sells it to the public in 12-can packs. It contains hydrogen L-citrulline and other common supplement ingredients, and is marketed as a wellness drink that boosts energy and recovery. SLU-PP-332, on the other hand, is a synthetic research chemical. So it's a synthetic research chemical, not a peptide, and not, here's the big one, not approved for human use, and not legally sold as a supplement in most countries. It's been marketed with reckless health claims about metabolism, fat loss, and exercise mimicking, often without any scientific context or regulation. The Facebook Live in my next video about all this, you'll see. You'll see all this. You'll see it. It's just like, no. No. The danger here isn't just in the products themselves, but in the MLM model that promotes them. Health claims are being exaggerated or completely fabricated by distributors with no medical background. And all of it is wrapped in the emotional appeal of community transformation and urgency to get in early. Get in early, right? Ground for opportunity. These aren't trained health professionals. They're reps under pressure to build a downline and meet income goals in a system where success depends on constant recruitment. I'll repeat. They're under pressure to build a downline and meet income goals in a system where success depends on constant recruitment. Now, right now, it's just recruitment. It's just purely recruitment. But when it gets started, you bloody betcha. Monthly income goals in a system where success depends on constant recruitment. And because Nueva is still in pre-launch or early launch, but pre-launch right now, much of what's been promised doesn't actually exist yet. Nothing there. It's pre-launch. Absolutely nothing. Including supposedly exclusive, quotation marks, huge quotation marks over that word, products, a full compensation plan, which I've only spoken about and no one can see, and any official regulatory documentation. Even more concerning is that these products are already available outside the MLM. You can buy HYDROSHOT directly from the manufacturer without joining a downline. And SLU-PP-332, while not for human use, is sold through chemical suppliers for research purposes. So what exactly are distributors selling? Not innovation, not access. They're selling positioning in a system where the earlier you join, the more people you can stack underneath you. The real product here is the business opportunity, right? The real, not health or wellness. The business opportunity, not health or wellness. Nueva is a textbook example. This is the reason why I'm so damn focused on it. Nueva is a textbook example of how MLMs, plural, all of them, especially newer ones, repackage old ideas, reuse collapsed leadership networks, and rebrand hype as innovation. The people most impacted, the recruits, the customers, and those chasing a dream of financial freedom, so many, deserve better. You deserve better. It's just, we all deserve better. The people most impacted deserve better. This isn't empowerment. Again, this isn't empowerment. It's a recycled scheme wrapped in next-gen language. So yes, we need to be cautious, not just about the products, but about the system selling them. Okay, so we're finished with all that. We're going to finish on something fun. Here's a little thing from Julie's stories today, the day I'm filming this, Sunday, the 11th of May, 2025. The anti-MLM community got behind it and we trolled them. Major trolling alert here. You will laugh your asses off. So this has been happening. She started pitching, hey, join my downline, and a few of us, including me, were like, are you joking? But then we realized, oh, she's trolling them. And the troll worked. We got so far. I didn't join it. going to be transparent. I didn't join it. I was like, I'm not giving them anything. But anyway, let's watch. I'll let her stories show it. Like, you'll see the leaderboard as of Sunday, the 11th of May. It's selling. We've just gone through all this. You'll see they're selling nothing. It's literally names and numbers and shit right now. Right? Ready? I'm just going to try and make this really damn big. There we go. We'll make it big. There we go. Go.
This is it. This is game on. We're up to 170. I am so close to John Melton right now. I can smell his Axe body spray. Look at this. We're at 170 on the bottom. And they're only at 242. Like, this can happen. They can feel the thunder of the hooves of the master of grasses. I'm going to keep the updates coming as fast as I can. This is at 186 right now. This is it. It's not fooling around.
Yes, Ashley, the lady we just all covered. Ooh. This is fun. This isn't. This is so fun. This is so fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We are well within the top 10 right now. 8th place with 211. We just... Well, there's that expression. You play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. How does it feel? Having Cappy breathing down your neck like a bison, not a buffalo. Those don't go for no. It's actually the bison. Oh, 5th place right now. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement. We are at 243 enrolled, which means we are now in 4th place. That's right. We have blown by John Melton. Woo! Here we go. 243.
It's the final count.
We did it! We're 3rd place! We blew past 3rd place, no problemo. Look at that. Bye, Kimma. Hello, Jenny. Joe! 282, can we get up to 302? You should see my emails. This is just a...
Yep. And it's a wrap. She managed to get up to 3rd place with the help of the anti-MLM community. We totally trolled the leaderboards of Nueva. It was a full-ass troll, people. We were never going to join it. No one's joining it. No, people were signing up their dogs and their cats. People were signing up their dogs and their cats just to show how ridiculous this is. So anyway, put me back on screen. Oh my God. Julie Anderson, you're the GOAT right now. You are the GOAT. Oh my gosh. That was so good. I'm definitely going to get some copyright things from basically YouTube for some of that music choices there. It was awesome. The music choices were on point. So you'll have to check if I do get do the little thing and I have to remove them post putting this up, then check out Julie Anderson on Instagram. She's got 2 highlights. Oh, you need to watch them, all of them. 2 highlights on her Instagram, and you can see the progression of how it started and then how it finished. I was up at the end, how it finished there. So anyway, let's finish this. Let's wrap it all up, people, and I'll say my little outro. Okay. So if this video said something in you, maybe you're in an MLM right now, or you've just left or you're starting to question it all, I really hope you are. I just want you to know, of course, you're very not alone. You're not alone. I have been there, definitely 100%. I've been there, and there is life after MLM, a better one with no scripts, no shame, and no chasing ranks. If you found this helpful, give it a like. Share it with someone who might need to hear it. Definitely anyone thinking of touching Nueva or anyone thinking of touching any new MLM, share it with someone and hit subscribe. Hit the sub, so you don't miss my next one. If you found this, oh yeah, and if you want more, still getting used. If you want more unfiltered, real-time anti-MLM content or just a space to feel seen, come hang out with me, Pink Moon Witch on Instagram. And I'm over there. And also you'll see in my description below, there will be a link to MLM and Scam Survivors Support Australia on the Facebook. It's a Facebook group. You can join it. Of course, we vet people before joining it. So please make sure you answer the member questions or at least check your email for one from me or Sab, but mostly me. Okay, so thank you for watching. I know I've gone on for a little while, but thank you for watching and take care of yourself. And I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Let's enjoy a tea together while I click end recording because I don't edit anything. Literally, people, I don't think.